Fisherman UK says, looking forward to this. Thank you for that. It's very quiet here so far. Been here a little while, trying to film different things. It's not easy today. Grey and overcast, but it's still quite humid. It's a lovely cool breeze. If anything, probably perfect conditions, despite the grey clouds. Hello to everybody just joining. Thank you. Fisherman UK says, how are you, Lisa? I'm absolutely fine, thank you. Always good to be outside watching the boats. Sailing boat going to the demasting area. One of the dogs has gone in the... Oh, I was too slow. There was a dog just in the slipway. So how is everybody today? Hello to people watching on the replay. Thank you for doing so. Pam says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Pam. And Fisherman UK is not too bad. That's good. Lots of grey clouds here, Pam. Rain isn't forecast, but I have my waterproof jacket with me just in case. Rustica Boy says, hi, we'll be there in just over 3 weeks. That 3 weeks will go so incredibly quick. For anybody watching who doesn't know, I'm in Potter Heigham and I'm sat beside or just across from the pilot's office. And they have day boats. There's only one in at the moment. Oh, two in. There's one on the right. 2 day boats in, waiting to go out. All of Herbert Wood's picnic boats have gone out. They would usually be moored along there. The picnic boats and all the day boats have gone out. So very busy with day boats today, as it has been every day really, to be fair. There's, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, there's more day boats than there are cruisers. Stephen's here. He says, hi Lisa. Hi Stephen. Thank you for joining. Pam says, yes, we have a few grey clouds too, but it's still sunny. It's very warm here, very muggy, but grey and overcast, so it's ideal really. So the blue building, for anyone who doesn't know, is the boatyard, like the offices and things like that. And then the square white building behind it there belongs to the boatyard. Or I think they're all under different names. And that's holiday apartments in there. different names, but I think all under the same umbrella. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me if I am wrong, anybody in the comments. Perhaps Herbert Woods are just the letting agents for the apartments. Thank you for the 3 likes on this live stream. Not that we have a lot to see so far, other than a few noisy gulls. Oh, he's got a fish. Did you see him pick up the fish? It's just floating in front of him. I'm just going to put you on the tripod. Let's watch the boat coming under the bridge first. I don't think they're trying to get the fish anymore. Maybe the fish is gone. They were certainly, one of them got hold of it. Shows you how strong they are. Oh, the fish is dead. It's floating in the river, which makes sense, really. Let me see if I can show you where that is. Wow, not really. Fisherman UK says, back in a bit. Okay. Hello to the new people just joining. Jean's here. Jean says, good afternoon, folks. Afternoon, Jean. Thank you for joining. It's very quiet, other than day boats. A few people sat over there. Day boat headed this way. There's a big fish, Jean, in the river. And the gulls have discovered it and they're trying to get it. One did pick it up, but it was obviously too heavy. Oh, the big one's there now. It was a herring gull that got it last time. Picked it up. Oh, see? He tried. He tried to pick it up before the boat got there. Let's just zoom out in case there's children on there. I'm just going to sit you all on the bench beside me while I get my camera in case another gull comes along and tries to pick up the fish again, and I'll be ready. I just filmed that girl with the fish, so you were just sat on the bench for a minute. Jean says, I've got the Herbert Woods Bridge webcam on TV. Give us a wave, Lisa. There's a delay in the messages, though. Are you still watching it? Some people going out in the day boat. There were some people took a day boat out earlier with lots of balloons on it. Somebody's birthday, I think the young girl's birthday. So lots of cream and pink balloons. And they're attaching them to the boat. And one of the balloons escaped. It went under the bridge. So they are one balloon less. It's a shame it's so grey and overcast, but it's very warm. I think if there are no boats appearing at all, I'd probably end this live stream because that's all you want to see, really. I don't think anybody liked the garage location yesterday. I went to the garage so I had fantastic signal and didn't keep losing it, the signal, and dropping out and it buffering. So we had not a very great location, but a brilliant signal. To live stream, I need more signal than you do for some of the things you normally do on your phone. It takes an awful lot of power. So really, I need 5G. And I'm lucky if I get 3G on the Broads sometime. Stephen says, I didn't mind yesterday's, it was different. Thank you, Stephen. Jean says, looks quiet now. Looked on the webcam earlier, lots of people out. Yes, they all go into Latham's, I think. There's one or two opposite, watching the river. Oh, we finally got a couple of boats coming this way. Well, yeah, I put in the title, Jean, it was just to chat. Always read the titles, and people watching on the replay, always read the titles, the title that I write that goes with the live stream. Sometimes it's nice to just sit and chat to everybody. That was very nice of them to turn right in front of where we're watching. When you think this is leading up to the August bank holiday, it's so sad that it's like this year, isn't it? It's been like it all summer. Jean says the webcam has a slight delay on your streaming. Yes. Yeah, the webcams aren't, they say they're live, but they are a few seconds behind. As is this, what I'm streaming to you. When you write a message, it's not instantly on the screen. It takes a little while. So people, you know, if anyone thinks, oh, she doesn't read her messages very quick, it's because they don't appear instantly. I used to think they appeared instantly until I watched somebody else's live stream and wrote on there, and then I thought, oh, I see, there's a delay. Mark says, that's better, the garage is not as nice. Well, I did put in the title of yesterday's live stream that it was just a chat, no boats. Well, I don't think I put no boats in it, but I definitely said it was just a chat. Heb's here. Hi, everyone. But we're here at the water and there are no boats, so just like yesterday, really. There's a few people sat over there now. And this day boat's already been down here once. I think they want to go under the bridge. But they turned round. Oh, they're not going under the bridge again. I don't know what they're doing. Just having a little jolly, I think. Oh, they're going to go more over there at Herbert Woods. No, they're not. Pam says, I caught up on the Yarmouth trip to see the lights. Very funny. Hope you both enjoyed your McDonald's. Oh, that was a great evening. That really was. It was so much fun. Heb says, so quiet for August. It's been quiet all year, in my opinion. Heb, so sad. The only thing really you see out on the water are day boats. Well, things that I see. Perhaps when people take their boats out, they see, obviously, all the boats, but I can't see them from here. Mark says, it's funny, looking very quiet, but when you're out on the river, it's really busy. Yes, I can't get to the busyness. See, I can see it from St. Bennett's, but no chance of streaming from there because there's no signal. Well, not for me. Maybe that's why there's nobody much about, because of the signal. No, I'm just jesting. But when you sit here, it's deserted. If you sit at Ludden Bridge, there are some boats. Not like it's been other years. And technically this Sunday is probably the last Sunday for busyness, isn't it? Unfortunately. The Swans are going to be disappointed, says they are. I just think they've been disappointed all summer. Not as many people. No, no food. No more food when I'm out filming. I'm going to sit you on the bench again so I can have a drink. Mark says about all the Herbert Woods boats are out. They possibly are. And probably Richardson's are, but they're not here. Heb says, sitting here eating a healthy salad, knowing those lovely cream cakes are sitting there at Latham's. Carl's here. He says, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Carl. Thank you for joining. But where do they all go? Horning and Wroxham? Or do they all cross Braden and go south? I don't know. Mark says, I think most will go south. Oh. So they all go south to escape the chaos and get there, and then there's chaos there. Lovely crossing Braden, though. I think if I was out on a boat, I'd probably head towards Norwich. Mark says, Norwich is great in the day, but not nice at night. That doesn't sound good. People arrive for a day boat. Oh, we've got some blue sky. And not only do we have blue sky, the sun is trying really hard to get through the clouds. Hasn't managed it yet, but I can feel a increase in the temperature. Blue sky and sunshine in Yarmouth, is there? It's good that the grey clouds are gone. Or are going. There's still that big one there. But I think the blue sky outweighs there. Oh, sorry, Mark. Sorry. Yeah, with you. Yarmouth is nice in the day, but not at night. Stephen says you may get some afternoon sun. That would be nice. Jean says we don't tend to go south as it takes 2 days off the holiday with a long cruise. Too long for Charlie. Charlie's the dog. Plus the tide makes it difficult for me to get off. Heb says lovely hearing the ducks. Martham Dayboat. Thank you for the 13 likes on this live stream. There were 2 very territorial swans here, this side, and a swan kept trying to come under the bridge, and every time it got level with the bridge, try to come out, it get chased back under the bridge. So I did film that. What did you think of the man I saw yesterday playing his electric guitar in the back of the van? I couldn't believe that. I thought, oh my goodness, how lucky that I was filming at the time. Mike says, forgot to say hello. Sorry. That's okay, Mike, sorry. Thank you for joining. Heb says that was special. I thought that was something totally different. And then after I was hyping it up, I thought, oh my goodness, when they see it, what they're going to think. Steve says that was amazing. I was very pleased that I spotted that, I have to say. I know somebody else at the weekend filmed somebody playing a guitar on the back of their cruiser, which was lovely. But somebody sat in the back of their van playing away. Bob is here. Bob says, afternoon, Lisa. We're down in Devon at Lord's Doone Valley campsite for the week. Very nice. How is the weather there? We did have lots of grey clouds, but they're dispersing, and the blue is now trying. See, there's the grey. Sorry. There's the grey. The sun is trying really hard to come out. Oh, these people are rowing, look. Their sailing boat. Gosh, if that's the one, there was one earlier. Oh no, is it the one? No, the sailing boat I saw earlier. You've got sunshine but had rain yesterday. Mark says, I think if you want to see more people and boats, Roxham is always busy. Yes, I'm thinking going there for the bank holiday weekend. Swan's still getting chased away. Now, whether it'll work or not, I don't know, but I'm going to try and film these people rowing and live stream. It's okay, Bob, I guessed. I knew it was autocorrect, don't worry. Autocorrect and I are not friends. We never have been, and we never will be. See, here's the swan getting chased off. Heb says, yes, Mark, I like Roxham for the shopping and the cafes, but it's too... I can't read the rest of the message, Heb, because I'm filming in one hand and live streaming with the other. Mark says, have you ever filmed at Norwich Yacht Station? Yes, I have, actually. I was in a day boat, one of the little ones that look like ladybirds. One of those day boats, and yes, so I did film. This is multitasking at its finest, I tell you. Look. Oh, it's ridiculously small. But that was all there was that way. And I was wanting to film Elm Hill, Phi Bridge, ribs of beef. And include it in the same video, so it served a purpose. Mark says, is that your camera with that very powerful zoom? Yes, it is. Well, I've actually got two cameras. My other camera is more powerful. This one's got 40 times zoom. My other one's got 125 zoom. But I had a disk fail in it, memory card. And so there was, at the time, there isn't now. 125 is amazing. I know, it is. It works out at, if you're in a straight line and you can see along the beach, it's 6 miles. If you're up a mountain looking down, you can see 52 miles apparently. And that's zooming really close up. You know, you can see, it's amazing. I really must get it sorted. Malky is here. Good afternoon, Malky. Jean says, that's paparazzi. What, my powerful camera is great. It's great for aeroplanes. You can read the names of them underneath. And Mark says, I've always loved photography. I'm fairly new to it, as everybody can probably tell, but I enjoy it. Still learning. That's what my other camera is, Malky, a Nikon P1000. Yeah, it's fantastic camera, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. You just can't believe the things you can see with it. Yes, I've got a memory card that failed inside. It separated, and Jean, to live stream, I need virtually 5G, and on the Broads, I'm lucky. Some days it's only 3G. I can only really live stream from Acle, Great Yarmouth, Wroxham, Norwich, and here at Potter Heigham. It's better where there's more people, the better the signal is. Mark says, I got lazy now, I just use my phone to take my photos. That's how I started out, using my iPhone, and then got invited along from some people in a little camera group, which was absolutely fantastic, and they taught me so much. But since COVID, people, they don't meet now. The people in the camera group are older than me, and they're so scared of getting COVID. Thank you. That's all right. Yeah, they're so afraid of getting COVID that they don't want to go out. Jean says, I use my phone too, it's quick and I've had some fantastic shots with it. And the other thing, you may get signal on your phone, say at Thurn Mill or other places, and it's fine for going on all the usual websites that you usually go on. But when you live stream, you need so much more extra signal to live stream from. Otherwise, it just breaks up. It's got to be crystal clear quality, hasn't it? EE, Mark. I looked into it before going with them, and you're on 3, are you? But you see, how is that for live streaming? I can go to places like St. Bennett's, Thurn, and I get signal, and I can use my phone. But live streaming, I just can't. It just doesn't work. And the signal hasn't dropped out here yet. It never dropped out once at Acle yesterday. Mark says I've not got the nice voice for it. Lots of people just got off the party boat that's got all the balloons on it. They weren't out long at all. Mark says the water looking low. It does, because you can see the chains opposite, and that's what I always go by. Those chains along there, they're visible today. Hello to the new people that just joined. If you don't know where I am, I'm in Potter Heigham, which is part of the Norfolk Broads, and that's in the east of England. We've got another balloon in the river, look. Jean says, have to get back to work, folks. Enjoy your day. And Eugene, thank you for joining. Mark says, Jean, work? What's that? I'm going to put my camera on in case this balloon comes past. Mind you, I'd probably be better if I had a live stream in that hand and filmed with this one. But the balloon has disappeared. Heb says, bye Jean, have a good day. Pam says, work is a 4-letter word. The people in Poppy have been for their lunch and they're now leaving. Giving us all a wave. Could you see them wave? They came and found me at London Bridge and said hello because they'd seen me sitting here. Yes, thank you. I thought that was so kind of them. I think they're going to reverse up to us. They are. Hi. lovely? And I only know them from being sat here filming and live streaming. There we are, they're all gone. Right, let's just have a look at the messages. Pam waved bye to them as well in the boat. Isn't that nice though? See, I'd filmed their boat and they'd obviously seen it, that I'd filmed their boat. So then the second time I saw them, I waved and then waved a couple more times. And then when they were passing at Ludden Bridge, they called in and came and said hello to me. Whatever's that? How did somebody manage to time out Mark? And when I click on that, there's nothing I can do to it. Mark, if you watch this back on the replay, I'll sort it out when I get home. I don't know how that has got there. I don't know how they're in my live stream and we're able to do that. Right, I'm just going to take a screenshot of that if I can. If I unfortunately... Oh! Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, yes, timed out. But I read that wrong. I panicked and thought, oh, whatever's happened there. I'm thinking, how has somebody got in my live stream to do that? I never even saw the comment because I was looking at the swans. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're still there. Oh, my goodness. I was going to screenshot it and all sorts to show YouTube. Oh, dear. Mark says, haha, I'm safe. Thank you. To be fair, it's rare we have a troll come in here, isn't it? Thank you, Hev. Mark says, have to look after you. Most definitely, because I was not paying attention at all. I was watching the people feeding their swans by hand. So thank you ever so much for that. And then you see, I saw it and I thought, whatever is that? kept trying to click on it, and I kept thinking, why? How has somebody got in my live stream and been able to get rid of you? Never for 1 minute thought it was something you'd done. Oh dear. Swans are having a bath now.
Well, I think me and your dad still stay there.
Marcus says I'm hard to get rid of. No, don't go anywhere. Look at the sky now. What a difference in what, about 15, 20 minutes? The grey clouds are still there, but they're breaking up. And look at that. I always think it's a lovely view. The sun is coming out in Hemsby. Excellent.
I'll find your dad later.
I asked my daughter to put the washing on the line for me, so hopefully that'll get dry. Waterside says, hi Lisa, just popping in to say hello and give you a thumbs up as I'm at work at the moment. Thank you.
Sit there.
Will you be out in your boat, Mark, over the bank holiday?
Why would you do that? Sit down now. Sit down now.
Mark says, we'll have to visit my boat again soon, this weekend, yes.
Look, there's a bin there. Go put it in the bin.
I imagine every single boat will head towards Horning and Potter Heigham. Potter Heigham, Horning and Wroxham. If you wonder whatever I'm doing, I've just got the cable to plug in. Just bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. I could be wrong, but I think this day boat coming down here now is Peggotty from Upton. I think. As I say, I could be wrong. Don't know if we'll see the name on the back. I think that is. Nice that they want to join in on the live stream. I'm going to sneeze, I think. Sorry. There wasn't enough time to put you down on the bench. Pam says, bless you. Thank you, Pam. Oh my goodness, look. Now, oh, I zoomed in and didn't find it. There it is. Now, if I had my other camera, I'd be able to see the people looking out the windows. Malky says, haha, that's what I try to do with my Nikon too. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I remember standing in my garden not long after I had got that camera, and I thought I'd just try and zoom in and see, because you don't know what you can and you can't see when you first get it. And when I could see the people really clearly looking out the plane windows, I thought, oh my goodness. Obviously they were going into Norwich. I don't know. I mean, you just get to see things you'd never normally see. Not long after I got it, I was in Martham, down by the marshes, and I decided, this video is online. It is on my account in the Martham playlist. I can't remember the title of it though. But I was just walking along the track beside the marshes, and I thought, let's just zoom in and see what I can get. Well, from the pass, you couldn't see anything behind the trees or inside the trees, but you could with the camera. Stephen says, apologies, I've got to leave you now, Lisa. Got to take my car for its first MOT and service. I hope it passes. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for joining us, Stephen. Sorry there aren't many boats to watch.
But not when. So I don't know if that's a new thing they're doing.
Maggie says, when I have a break in Yarmouth area, I stay on the holiday park at Hopton in a sea view caravan. It's great when the ships are in and out of Yarmouth Harbour. Yes, and at Walcott you can zoom out. I don't know if it's still there. There was a gas platform or an oil rig, something like that, out to sea, and I could zoom in really clearly on it. Stephen says, bye all in the chat. Catch you on the next one. Have a good afternoon all.
There's a road.
Are they mine?
Pick them up then, eh?
I will go jump now.
It would jump in.
Zoe, come here. Here, I'll help you.
Now this little boat, is it going to go to the moorings or is it going to go under the bridge? What do we reckon? Possibly under the bridge. Definitely under the bridge. Sun is definitely out now. Excuse me, slapping my drink. I tried to be very quiet. Oh,
No spinning off the back of the boats.
thank you, Hev.
No spinning off the back of the boats because of the boats and that, thank you.
I didn't actually see what they did. I'll have to have a look afterwards. Yes, Ev. No, not Stephen. Stephen hasn't been reported. The spam has. Another day boat. Gosh, there's some heat in the sun. So what does spinning off the back of the boat mean? Does that mean jumping off the back of the boat? I had the camera pointing that way, but I was looking through the screen rather than At what? Because I zoomed in. Because I thought they moved their fishing rods, didn't they? Were they fishing as they were going along? Got away from the gentleman from the boatyard. Another little one. They just all want to be on the live stream. Fabulous breeze. Lukey's Wild World has arrived and says hello from over the border in Suffolk. Hello, Luke. Thank you for joining us. Just having a bit of trouble with some spam here. I'm just trying to report and get rid of. Is it nice and sunny in Suffolk today? The sun's only just come out here, really. Last 10-15 minutes maybe, and we had grey skies. But that's all just about gone now. And we've got lovely blue sky. Mr. Phil has arrived. He says, afternoon all. Malky says, I'm sure you've probably heard of Big Jet TV on YouTube. Maybe we should rename this channel Little Boat TV. Luke says, it's sunshine with cloud, but very warm. It is warm today. Yeah, it was grey and overcast here earlier, but it was so humid. Mr. Phil says it's sunny-ish in Bunky. It's quite quiet here, Mr. Phil. A few people opposite. The swans have been very territorial. There's one swan. Every time it appears from under the bridge, he gets shooed back the other side again. So this pair have decided this is their section of the river, and if anybody dare approaches, that's it. They got rid of. Luke says it's a bit breezy too. Yeah, there's a nice breeze here every so often. Mr. Peel says, my last forecast was spot on. 26 and cloudy. That's right, you did. Luke says, I was on my boat Saturday on the Great Ouse at Littleport. It was quite choppy. Have you more boats there than there are here on the Great Ouse? sometimes I can hear the boats approaching from the other side of the bridge, and another time they're incredibly quiet, and it's not until they're through the bridge that I realise they're there. Graham has arrived. Hi, Graham. He says, Yorkshire calling. Thank you for joining us. Not many boats, I'm afraid, Graham, today. But there's definitely more than there was earlier. Looks as there's quite a few narrow boats these days. There are some here on the Norfolk Broads. I've seen quite a long one a few years ago, but there's a few shorter ones and the little mini ones. Graham says, still looks good to me. Well, that's good. Mr. Phil says, swans are such elegant birds but make the messiest nests. And they have gigantic eggs, don't they? Looks as several liverboards. Heb says, hello Graham, Luke and Mr. Phil. Another boat going out. Mr. Phil says, I think the mute swan is the heaviest flying bird. Now look, this side I'm kind of in the shade. Oh no, I'm not, it's moved around. I was going to say there's sun on that side of the river, but not this side. Look, this is the swan. And there's these two. She obviously, or he, wasn't close enough to warrant them chasing after her. That was keeping me entertained earlier. Oh look, 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 look. And this pair again. Their feathers up. Everybody's after the bread. Look at the state of them. I must say, for goodness sake, I've got to go back under this bridge yet again. So they'll now stay this side for a little while if they do what they did earlier. And make sure that the other swan doesn't come back under. Don't you just love the wildlife? I do. But when I film it and put it online, not many people watch it, unfortunately. So I tend to put the wildlife on my second YouTube channel and all the other things I like to film, but nobody else likes to watch. Big cruiser coming out of the basin. We're down to 11 people. Do you think that's because there are no boats? Hi, Richard. Richard says, looks a bit quiet, Lisa. I know. Isn't it sad to see it looking like this in the week leading up to the bank holiday? Graham says, just having a quick look. Oh, a quick fix again. Still at work. Thank you, Graham. Sorry there's not more to show you than is here. Look, there she is, trying to sneak in while they're over the other side. Heb says, got to go now. Sadly, I have notes to type up for a meeting tonight. I've been so lazy today. Thank you for joining us, Hev. Enjoy the rest of your day. There's actually a cruiser coming down this way. Will they find mooring further up? Luke says I must go back to work, I'm afraid. Bye for now. Thanks for joining us, Luke. See you next time, hopefully. Mr. Phil says ta-ta for now, Hev. Hello to the new people joining. Graham says, just as a matter of curiosity, does anyone know how deep the river is at this point, or how deep the Broads are generally? In some places, not very deep at all, but I'm sure somebody like Mark would know. I saw them a couple of years ago, the Broads Authority, measuring the depth of Hickling Broad, and that only looked about 4 foot in places. Mr. Phil says it's about 12 to 15 foot by the bridge. Mr. Phil says I've quanted it a zillion times, so he knows. Oh, the wind blowing my camera. I might go as it's so quiet. It seems silly sitting here live streaming when there's nothing to show people. Mr. Phil says, by the time you get to Acle, it's at least 17 foot in the middle. Quant disappears under the water. That's deep, isn't it? By the sides, it's about 6 to 8 foot. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, everyone, because I'd much prefer to be able to show you something happening. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all for being here and watching. Richard says, is it high water? No, it's very low today. Well, the water level is low. I don't know when high tide is. I think low water at Yarmouth was 1:15 or something I saw this morning. Graham says, thanks for that info. I have a boat on the River Tees and in some parts it's 45 foot deep. I was really surprised. Gosh, that is deep, isn't it? Mr. Phil says low water at Potter is 5:10. Right, well, I'm off. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll be back again very soon. Bye.